Poor Penmanship Planner here. Time for another video. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. And if this is your first time with me, welcome. Today I am going to set up my Flower Power monthly binder for my 2020-2021 budget. Now, when I started doing my budgeting last year, I didn't really have a plan. I just knew I needed to track some expenses and do some things like that. But over this last year, I guess, I've gotten some great suggestions from you guys and also tried a couple of different things. My process isn't perfect. It's far from, as a matter of fact, but every month I'm trying something new until I hopefully can get better. So I am going to approach this year with a completely different mindset. So let's get started. Now, as you may or may not remember from one of my previous videos, I did turn my Flower Power Life Planner into a monthly planner because I wanted a Flower Power monthly and they didn't come out with one. So I created one. So what I have done is I have gone through and looked at all of my bills, all of my monthly expenses. I've looked at some annual expenses because I had a really good suggestion that I'd look at my annual expenses and kind of make them a sinking fund and then save a portion of it every month so that when it's time to make that big bill, I can do that. And that is what I'm going to do. So I am going to use these colorful circles here to just point out some of my annual costs initially on this calendar. Eventually I want to go ahead and point out, put in there any, birthdays or anything special that I want to do. But as of right now, being that we are where we are in the world with the pandemic and stuff, it's really hard for me to call what my next year is going to look like from a travel perspective, from a birthday perspective, that kind of thing. So I am just initially going to just outline my yearly costs. And I'm going to use this, I don't know, lime green, I guess, circle for that. So I have my Amazon Prime that is due, let me get my handy dandy tweezers here. My Amazon Prime is due on the 14th of January. I have my Hyundai Blue Link, which is basically my car's automatic starter, and it checks its health, all that kind of thing automatically, is June 10th. So I am going to put that there. My car registration is on June 3rd. June's a busy month. And I've added cloth and paper subscription renewal because I signed up for cloth and paper. I have not got my first subscription box, so I'm not even sure if it's something I'm going to like, but I am planning for it anyway because honestly, if I'm honest, I don't think I'm not going to like it. It's planner supplies, so why would that be a problem? So I do the 6 month at a time subscription. So my next one would be due December 31st. And right now, those are the only 4 things I have that are annual. So these are going to be my annual cost that I am going to break down and make into sinking funds so that I can save monthly for it and not be hit with a big bill at the end. So now we're also going to set up our page here, which is basically going to be our monthly pages. Here's where I'm going to really write down, my birthdays. I'll probably repeat those annual things that need to be taken care of in here as well, just so it couldn't hurt to have it in more than one place. I got these colorful monthly scripts from Shea Budgets in her shop on Etsy. I love these. I am learning how to make my own stickers. I've got a Cameo, Silhouette Cameo 4, and I'm working on it, but I'm not really good at it yet. And so I had already had these, so I'm gonna go ahead and use these. Yes, I'm going to use these for this one, and I'm going to start, of course, with July, because I am on a July to June calendar for my budgeting. If I can get this off of here. Let's see. For some reason, it's not sticky, so I might have to put something on that to make that sticky, because I don't know what's going on with that. July, August. And it's like I haven't had them for like a really long time, but okay. We are gonna redo this later because I can't figure out why my stickers aren't coming off correctly. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Anyway, this is where I'm gonna have my months separated. I'll put some birthdays on here. I know I have to get school supplies in June normally, so I'll put that on here for my nieces and my godsons. So that's what I'm going to use this page for. I was hoping to set this up while I was on this video, but I'm having a problem with my stickers, which means I might have to make my own since these are not working the way I want them to. So I will have to come back to that. I don't think they're coming off of the paper correctly. But that is what I'm going to use this for. My birthdays, my annual stuff, and then, you know, those one-off things that are all the time, like the school supplies that I have to get. So that is going to bring us to July. Now I'm still going to use the same kind of system that I was using in my current planner. And that would include using the Budget Moms printables. So this is how I will do my paycheck bill tracker on a per pay basis. I will just put it on one of these pages here, like so, and then that's how I will track that. Hopefully that'll work for me. It's been working, so I don't see a reason why it shouldn't work. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, no. This way. Forgot. We open to the month now, not here. This is how it was last year. My first time using this. So for me, it's normal for it to open to this dashboard page as opposed to the monthly, but here we are. So what I like about the Flower Power is that it already has a lot of decoration on it, so I don't have to really do a lot. And when it gets back to these pages here, I can just put some washi on it and not have to, you know, do too much. Now you'll notice that some of these pages have different flags on them, and it is because since I turned this life planner into a monthly, I had to add some pages. So what I had to do was basically I took some pages out of the binder I had from last year, and then I purchased some additional pages because I need to make sure I got enough pages in here to do my budget. So that's why that looks that way. So let's go ahead and get started setting up July. And what I like to do, and which I've done in my previous budgets, is currently I have 3 different accounts that I pay things out of. And I want to keep track of, you know, which account gets which bill, just because it's easy for me. So I write that here in the notes so that I can keep track of those bills that come out of each account. So my Hulu, my Disney Plus, my gym, and my Sirius XM all come out of this account. And then I have and that one. And then I have my main account, which is where the majority of things come out. And so this one is going to be my rent, my car note, my Netflix, my iTunes, my Kindle Unlimited, Sprint, my AMC A-list. Right now I'm not paying gym or AMC A-list because the gyms are closed and the movie theaters are closed, but they're supposed to be opening back up. So I'm just going to go ahead and budget for those things now. And you know, it's better that I do that. My gas, my electric, and my water come out of this account. And then I have one more, which is this one. And here is where my Simply Gilded subscription comes from. My cable, my AT&T is here, and my pet insurance is here. And I missed something up here. Good thing I use friction erasable pens. Because I need to pull all of this down. One. Luckily, this is why I like to do my budget, if not in pencil, in erasable pen. Because, so I forgot my car insurance comes out of this one. There we go. On my BCU, I'm going to go back and that's my Simply Gilded. My AT&T for cable and my pet insurance. Okay. So those are all of my bills that need to come out on a normal basis. Now I tried to make my own budget stickers for the month of July. I had put it on there's some regular cheap paper that's been my practice paper that I've been using. And then one of my Instagram people told me about online labels, which I already knew about online labels. I was going to get paper from there, but online labels let you get samples. So I got some samples from online labels because I wanted to find out what paper I liked, which paper was going to work for me, so on and so forth. So I tried to make my own budget stickers. Now, what happened was on the regular practice paper, they printed out just fine. When I got this glossy paper though, which is what I wanted to put this on, it did not print out well. And as a result, I was not able to cut them because they didn't print well. So I had to cut these by hand, which is why you are looking at me do this right now. So I had to cut these by hand, and then it's kind of hard to get the sticker off of the back because of how I had to cut them by hand. So bear with me. So we are going to begin by pointing out pay dates for July. And let's see if I can do this without causing an issue. Hold on, sorry. I had them started so that it would be easier for me to do this while I was on here. There we go. So my first payday is going to be on the 10th of July. Oh, look at me up to my old habits. I'm just going to leave that there. See how crooked that is? That's me. That is me. Okay, that's going to be my first pay date, and then my second one is going to be in, sorry if you hear The Office in the background. I'm addicted to this show, and it is just on my TV. It is on my TV like Law & Order is on my TV. So this is going to be my second payday. I like the stickers. I think the colors came out pretty good, so yay there. Okay, so I've also written down my bills, because I'm like, you have to know what your bills are in order to, you know, pay said bills. So I know that I do my car note bi-weekly, and that goes that way. So I'm gonna put this one here. They're still a little long, but it's okay. I'm learning how to make stickers, so, and I am going to be my own guinea pig and use them. So there we go. And so this is going to be my car note here as well, like so. So car note and car note. Okay, my rent is due on the 3rd, so this time my rent is actually going to be coming off of my last check in June, because that is just the way that it is going to figure out the way it's going to work out. And I found that I don't like that. I don't like paying for this first like 2 weeks of the next month from the last pay of the month before. I don't really like that. I like it better when it kind of just, I get paid on the 3rd and that handles all of that, and it normally works out better that way. That's what I like, but that is not how life is made. So here we are. Okay, so next, and I'm not going in any kind of order, because evidently when I wrote down my bills, I did not write them down in a chronological order. I just kind of wrote them down. So here we go with the sticker. So my cell phone is due on the 27th. So that's due on the 27th. It's going to be my mobile phone. And my tithes, I pay bi-weekly, so I pay my tithes every time I get paid. So it's kind of like the car note. So that's going to be the Sunday following my pay date. So if I get paid on the 10th, 11th, 12th is going to be when I do my tithes. There, and then I have it again on the 24th, so it'll be on the 26th is when I'll pay my tithes. Seriously, I tried to start these so they would be easier, but evidently it is not easier. Or I lost the starting point is the problem. So these are going to be my tithes. So tithes and tithes. Now, again, hopefully this new way that I'm doing this will work out. I've calculated it. I've calculated the money. I'm going to try a zero-based budget, meaning that every dollar is going to have a name, so that I won't end up with, you know, extra money that I then be like, oh, I have extra money, let me spend it. Because that's not how that works, or that's not how that should work, because that's what I've been doing, or at least that's what I did for the month of June. June actually ended up being a pretty good month. I still had my savings. I still paid all my bills. But I did kind of lose my mind from a shopping perspective with regard to planner stuff. So I went a little crazy for June, which is why I need to do a no spend for July to make up for what I did in June. Like, I can't do any shopping, like for planner stuff at least. If other stuff comes up, I might, but I'm trying not to do any shopping. So this is going to be my electric bill. My electric bill is paid on the 15th. And I kind of like having this binder as well, because I can, if I want to, which I haven't done right now, is I can take these pages out to do my planning instead of leaving them in the binder, because that'll make it easier to write. which is what I might do next time. But I worry about that because I know if you use these too much, they'll end up with a gap in them, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I might cut these and then be able to pull them out and put them back in, kind of like the Happy Planner. So that might work. So next we have our gas bill, which is on the 21st. So here we have our gas bill. Yep, I need to take them out because this is in my way, and I already am the poor penmanship planner, so I'm not anticipating my writing to be spectacular because it isn't. Okay, and next we have our water, which is on the 10th. The 10th is going to be the water bill. And then the 29th, I have both my car insurance and my renter's insurance. That comes out on that day. So there's my start. So on the 29th will be the car insurance and the renter's insurance. I have to tell you, I really do like, which this is an odd thing to hear because I'm a grown-up, right? But I like budgeting. I think I like it more so because I get to do it with pretty stickers in a planner. I probably wouldn't like it so much if I were not doing it this way, because I enjoy doing this. And now making my own stickers too kind of is fun. So I like it, and I like how the color turned out. I'm really proud of myself, for my first go. Like I said, they're a little too wide, so I need to work on that. And I decided that I want to make my payday stickers. Like, this is an oval, but I want to learn how to make like hearts and stars because I like hearts and stars, and I think I'd like that better as my payday stickers. So we will see what I'm capable of doing. Okay, and next is my cable bill, which comes out on the 28th. So that's going to be my AT&T bill there. I'm also I am going to do the 52-week challenge. I need to do some additional research on it. Next is my pet insurance, which is on the 19th. So I'll be on the 20th because the 19th is a Sunday. From what I can tell is for the 52-week challenge, you basically save like $1, I think, for like every week. But since I'm paid bi-weekly, it won't really work that way. So like the first week you save $1. The second week you save $2. The third week, $3. So for my first paycheck in July, I would probably have to save $3 because it would be $1 from this first week, which is the third, and then $2 from the week of the 10th. So that would be my $3. And then this would be $1, $2, $3. So I have $3 here and then $4 there. So I would have to do $7 here. I have to figure out what that's going to look like, but I do want to do it because why not? It can't hurt, right? So what did I just put down? I just put down my pet insurance. I have my Simply Gilded on the 17th. And I love my Simply Gilded subscription. I think it's a really good deal, and it helps me get my washi. And since I budget it in, it's not a part of like my no spend or whatever because it's reoccurring, it comes out every month. So that's fine. On the 25th, I have Disney Plus. And Disney Plus is definitely a must. I signed up for Disney Plus because I like Disney movies, and I have a bunch on VHS, but I don't have a bunch on DVD, and I no longer have a VHS player. For those of you that don't know what VHS is, it's, you know, this big tape thing that you'd have to put into a special player pre-DVD. So I signed up for it so that I can get like my Beauty and the Beast and my Frozen and all those kind of things. But a joy, Hamilton will be on Disney Plus, and I'm super excited about that because it comes on the 3rd. That's best investment ever for me because I love Hamilton. And then on the 24th, I have my Sirius Xm Radio. Now my Sirius Xm Radio, I've been thinking about that one as to whether or not that's a cost that I want to keep, but I am so spoiled by the fact that I can listen to the news, I don't have to deal with commercials when I'm on the radio, and if I were to drive a long distance, you know, I don't have to try and find different radio stations or whatever, so, you know, I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with that. So next I have Hulu on the 11th. Hulu's on the 11th. Netflix is on the 9th. I do have a lot of what I'm noticing is like entertainment convenience kind of subscriptions. But I'm not going to examine that too much because I use all of these things. There's not anything that I'm paying for that I don't use. And next is going to be my Kindle Unlimited on the 16th. My friends did gift me, I got rid of my Audible because I was having my Kindle Unlimited and I'm like, I can't do both. But my friends gifted me with a year of Audible for my birthday. So yay, I get my Audible books back. I also do the books that you can get from the library. Problem is they don't have a lot of them. And the ones they do have, they may only have 1 or 2 copies, and there's like always like an 8 or 10 week wait or something like that if it's a popular book. So that's kind of annoying. Okay, on the 16th, I have my iTunes as well. iTunes for me is not so much the music that I'm paying for storage space, basically, my backup. That's what that's for. Like I said, I'm going to budget for the gym, even though I haven't had to pay for it since they've been closed due to the pandemic. But I would rather be safe than sorry because I don't know when it's going to start up again. So I just would like to have the money, and that's on the 15th. So that would be my gym membership. And then I have 2 AMC A-list that I'm paying for because I gave one to my friend as a birthday present, and that's on the 3rd. So I'm paying for her for a year because that's my gift to her, was the AMC Stubs A-list. And then I have my own that I have to pay for, which is on the 24th. Wow, the 24th is a busy day. So I'm going to make it, because my stickers are a little too big, I'm going to put it on the 23rd. And I mean, it couldn't hurt. At least I'd rather have it the day before than the day after. Okay. So these are what my bills look like for the month. This is everything. I like that. So that's taken care of. I'll fill in the dollar amounts later. I don't want you to have to sit through all of that. So now I was trying to figure out what I was going to use this area for. And I have my sinking funds that I have determined, which are those annual costs. And so I think I want to put my sinking funds here. So my annual cost would be here. So that would be my Amazon Prime. And I will do this every month. My Amazon Prime, my Hyundai Blue Link, my car registration, cloth and paper. And I'm also going to put my 52-week challenge here. So I will do this for every month. And this will be pay number 1. This will be pay number 2. And then I am going to put my total for the month here, and then I'm going to carry this over into the next month. So my total will go there. Yeah, and then I'll carry it over every month just so I can keep a running total of what I have. I haven't decided if this is going to be like an electronic sinking fund or if I'm going to put it in an envelope. Knowing who I am as a person, I should probably put that in an envelope and take it away somewhere, because I will use electronic funds if I'm not capable, because I can put it in an envelope and then, you know, put it in a drawer or somewhere like that, so that I don't really have access to it, because I'm more of an out of sight, out of mind kind of girl, and I won't think about it. So that is what I'm going to do here. And then this is my last one. So I will do this every month just to keep a running total of what my sinking funds are going to look like, and make sure that I put aside what I'm supposed to put aside. So that's what I'm going to do there. And I haven't really decided what I'm going to put here. I might do birthdays or any special events that I might need money for. But I haven't really 100% decided how I'm going to use this box. I'll be able to use it, but I haven't decided fully what I'm going to use it for. So I think that is going to work out well for me. I need to finish this setup here once I can get my stickers to act right. And I'll put my months in here, and then I'll write in my annual things and those one-offs like the back to school supplies that I have to get for my niece and my godsons. Yeah, and then I will use my Budget Mom printable in here, like so, to track my first and second pay dates of the month, just to keep track of everything. I'll probably change the name of some of these things. I'll still use my envelopes for like my groceries and gas and entertainment and miscellaneous. Sinking funds I'll use as my sinking funds. I hang out with the Pen and Paper Girl and the Morning Tea crew, and she has a challenge this month that we would pay extra on a bill, pick a bill, any bill, and then pay extra on that bill. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this extra debt here section going to be that extra amount I pay on a bill, and then extra savings, because I think I can do those two. And like I said, every dollar is going to have a name, so that I'm not left with, oh, I have this extra money, let me spend it, because that's what I need to do. So I'm really looking forward to this month and trying some of the suggestions you guys have made. The zero budget, the $0 budget, and then the taking a portion of my annual every month, which I think is a great idea. So I'm going to try that, and hopefully this month will work out. I'm also going to try my best to do a no spend, and I hope that I am successful. So I will let you guys know next month how that turns out. And hopefully next month I'll have it, you know, figured out what I'm going to do with these additional pages, and have gotten my sticker situation taken care of, so that I can complete this, and then I can show you guys what it looks like. But as of right now, I am super excited. I have my Flower Power Monthly, which I'm really happy about, because this is what I wanted, was a Flower Power Monthly. So I had to make it myself, and I did, and I'm really excited, and I can't wait to get into this. I'm just super excited. So, all right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Again, I am welcome to any suggestions. So if you have any, comment that below. Let me know what you do, what works for you. And I will hopefully come back in August with a recap of July. That is going to be awesome. And I'm going to say, yay, I didn't spend money like I wasn't supposed to. And make sure that this works. So I'm super excited. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you could be so kind as to comment, like, and subscribe on this video, would be greatly appreciated. And you can hit that notification button, that little bell down there, so that you will know when my next one is up. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you spending this time with me. And I will catch you in the next video. So happy planning, guys. Bye.